And we're back. Hope you enjoyed the duct tape there. Some brand new clips. Some of them I haven't even seen. That's how new they are. Even though they're not new technically, they're just new to me, which is the same. No, this is, remember, a best of 5 match, our final match. It's gonna be the Fetus versus Papa Panda, ZVP being our pretty dominant matchup today, it seems. Alright, both our players are ready. Good luck, have fun. Let's go. Beep, 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 beep. Alright everyone, welcome to the final match of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 66. We find ourselves on Cyber Forest, the cyberiest of all the forests. Ellie, sorry, I just had the quacking bird in my ear. It always throws me off. In the southeast corner of the map, representing Platinum Heroes. This is their second time in the final match here in our tournaments. Give it up for our Blue Zerg, Papa Panda. And in the northwest corner of the map could be another Royal Roader here. In one of our tournaments, representing Born Gosu, our pink Protoss is the Fetus. And Papa Panda going with the pool first. It's Link Team 6 on the way. Very cheesy. The Fetus with the Worker Scouts is gonna see it popping out. Should know what is there with what's coming, at least. The Fetus is walling off, keeping the probe around. Actually, Papa Panda sacrificing one Zergling to kill that probe. Is one less Zergling that's going to be here. Actually, that Zealot is not going to be out in time, and the wall is open. Probe, you have to block. You have to block, please, please. The Fetus plus. You know what? Alright, Zealot is out. Okay. Probius comes back home and plugs the wall. This could have been a lot dicier for the Fetus. Still losing a couple of probes and having the Zerglings running around your base. Getting all the scouts that they want. Keeping you busy. Not really doing a lot of damage here anymore, so this attack has been blocked off. Papa Panda is just expanding while this is going on, getting a third hatchery. So yeah, not getting a lot of damage done there. Not a bit. Getting 3 probes and actually locking the Fetus's base. They're going to have to kill one of these buildings to be able to get out. Which is going to be annoying. No, actually, wait. The wall is actually still open. There's still an opening there. I didn't even notice that. Papa Panda didn't either. Otherwise, they would just move through that a little bit there. All right, fair enough. Adept is hanging around the base looking for any kind of shenanigans that might come that way. But Papa Panda is just happy to stay at home and macro up. Third archery is going to finish. I'm guessing they're just going to be droning up a little bit. And setting up for an... What? That is a 4th hatchery. That's a That I don't understand. Kuro, explain. Explain, Kuro. I don't know. Yeah, that's a weird commitment from Papa Panda for being really macro. That's a stick move there. Stick move. That's what I would do. You know what? I'm Zerg. I'll just make hatcheries and more hatcheries. That's what Zerg do, right? But I mean, if the fetus is going to just stay at home and bunker up, Papa Panta is just going to have a gigantic economy, a ton of larvae to work with, probably great creep spread, I'm guessing. Yeah, just droning up, getting roaches. The fetus now sending a hallucination to scout, or let's get this overlord seen. Papa Panda, no, save it. Lair is on the way, and the Roach Warren, like we saw before. This hallucination should be able to scout just some of that. Doesn't have a lot of life left in it. Okay, that should be enough. Well, it saw the Roach Warren and didn't see the Evo Chamber. And definitely did not see the 4th base. Why would you? Why would you expect that? 15 drones being made by Papa Panda. That could be a bit too much, I think. Papa Panda needs to make army units. You can't just sit and wait for roaches to be available, because I mean, well, they're going to have the extra larvae, so they can make a whole gigantic army all at once, but I don't know. Fitz is gonna have immortals, making more and more of them, getting a 3rd base, unpunished. Papa Panda doesn't have any units to harass, to punish a 3rd, to go into the main and get some damage. When the natural get some damage. Papa Panda now making 24 Zerglings. That's, yeah. I don't think that's going to find too much damage. By then, the fetus was going to have a lot more units. Especially now that they scout this coming out. Okay, Templar Archives is finished. A forge is being made, so the fetus can start some upgrades going. No storm just yet. I'm guessing you're gonna wait with that a bit. You're gonna want Archons anyway against roaches. But Papa Panda is getting a Hydralisk Den and a Baneling Nest. So maybe moving away from roaches altogether. We saw Papa Panda being pretty smart about knowing what their opponent is scouting and veering away from that. So they're thinking, okay, so you saw my roaches and my ravagers. How about I switch to Lingbane Hydra? They're getting roach speed, so who the hell knows? These Ducklings shouldn't be able to get. All right. I say shouldn't, but you know, they do actually manage to get all the way into the main. There's very little to defend here. Oh, sniping charge is gonna be dope AF for Papa Panda. Nice, that's a great catch. Not killing a lot of probes though, and the fetus is moving out on the map. Still, wow, getting the robo as well. The fetus has just abandoned the main base. This is really dangerous. And now more Zerglings in the 3rd. For all my talk about mind games, this is just, you just die to a whole bunch of just speedlings running by. Oh boy. I mean, this is still a scary Protoss army, especially against Zerglings. 60 dead probes. That's it. No more probes for the fetus. They're still floating a lot of resources, but Yeah, this is a base trade without the trade. The British doesn't have the army to actually base trade here. I guess they were also blindsided by that fourth base. We weren't expecting that. Papa Panda just has to buy time here and just... I think Papa Panda might be able to just win by killing the buildings of the Fetus. The Fetus is down to the last few buildings that they have. There's just Zerglings in the natural, killing everything. There we go, GG is called. Papa Panda takes game number 1. Yeah, I was expecting the Fetus to maybe hold a little better against Papa Panda's aggression, seeing as how well they held against 11 earlier on. All right, so it's the Fetus's pick for the next map. First was Cyberforce. It's going to be Carios Junction. Carios Junction. LE. Right, my voice got a little weak there. It's been a while since I solo casted. And since I don't stream often anymore, like my voice really isn't getting the practice that it needs. Group, there we go. Right for our favorite Kuro. Let's see if our players are ready. And go. Let's go. Beep, 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 beep. Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to Carios Junction, LE. We're in the southeast corner of the map. Representing Born Gosu, our pink Protoss is the Fetus. And in the northwest corner of the map, representing Platinum Heroes, currently up in this best of 5 final match of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 66. Give it up for our blue Zerg, Papa Panda. It's a pool first again. It's a 14 pool, so not the pooliest of all the pools. It's probably going to be a proxy hatchery as well with this drone. No, actually it's not. Papa Panda not saving enough. Oh, actually they are saving resources. Gonna get a scout and a proxy hatch. There we go. See how the Fetus responds with this. To this. I thought there was only one probe, but no, that's the probe just went there to build the Nexus. So it's a nice modest response, but I think it was a little bit late, and it's 5 probes. I don't think 5 probes is... I think the count is 6 probes. That's what I've been told by people who I trust know better than I. Which is pretty much everybody, I guess. With the Zealot, okay. Still delays the Nexus by a lot. Papa Panda is going to expand at home. Is he? Oh, no, okay. Gets blocked by that probe. Smart by the Fetus. Okay. The Nexus will go up about a minute after it was supposed to. The Zerglings do manage to get themselves into the wall. I'm gonna catch this Zealot. But that's about it. Oh, this Zergling is even going to get a scout on the high ground. Not that there's much to scout, but again, you wanna... We know that. Papa Panda wants to know that as well. There we go, now he gets that. Second base is going to be late for Papa Panda as well. It's the nature of these things. I mean, Papa is floating 500 minerals and nothing to be made right now with those even. Except another hatchery. Once the natural is finished, yeah, there we go. Now I can start droning up a little bit. Getting some more supply. The fleet is scouting the third base. It's gonna have a nice bit of knowledge about what's going on. Are we going to have? This is a robotics facility. So roaches this time. I like it better than the oracles. I mean, the oracles did prove to be nice and handy for the fetus in the previous match, but they're still very dangerous, especially with the void rays and everything. Also, Papa Panda doesn't necessarily just go with the roaches. Zerglings are also pretty damn useful to just have a lot of. Okay, 2 adepts get... No, that doesn't finish. They're afraid of the double queen. I think you should let those adepts finish and just get as many drone kills as you can, just to keep the Zerg as far away behind you as possible. Yeah, behind. Keep the Zerg behind, not lose probes. They were too busy with the attack here. And yeah, you got Zerglings in your natural. That's you gotta see a doctor about that. You don't want to spread that. It's very unkind. 11 probes dead to 7 drones. The Papa Panda is losing drones at home, so it's kind of evening up. But Papa Panda will be able to bounce back, I think, faster. And it's 11 drones for 11 probes. Now it's 12 drones. Yeah, the Fate is making great use of these adepts so far. It's 12 kills and 13 kills on these. No, 6 on and 15. Sorry. Alright, 19 dead drones. So I think they're pretty even. This is what they were when they started these harassments. 30 to 20 workers. So they both attacked each other, harassed each other, and stayed pretty much the same place. Which is weird because Papa Panda had a lot of queens. I was surprised he took that much damage. Hatchery, sorry, a lair. It's a hatchery upgrade. Is on the way for the Papa Panda. The Papa Panda. Not the fetus, the Papa Panda, I said. Yes, the Papa Panda. And a Roach Warren as well. It's gonna be a while before that's finished, but I think Papa Panda will be able to buy enough time with the amount of queens that he has. And the spines as well. No, gonna cancel the spine. I mean, the fetus is staying at home, just bunkering up. I think they should be out on the third base, getting that dead. While Papa Panda is bunkering up on the natural. Roach is finished. Papa Panda is too supply blocked to even get roaches at the moment. Too late on that script spread here. Not going to have an early warning about this attack. It's 2 immortals. That's a lot of sentries. That's way more than enough to keep any roach armies, as small as they are, away from this base. Drones are being evacuated. Yeah, they're going to get caught with the force fields. That's not a lot of drones, though. I mean, it's a lot for Papa Panda because they're so far behind in terms of workers. These roaches are going to run right into a concave of immortal sentries and adepts. and stalkers and everything in between. High ground vision coming in for the fetus as well. But they still run up that ramp. Force which are going to keep this army from retreating, and this is a complete cleanup of the Zerg army. Ugh. Ouch. Owie the bones. And the fetus evening up the score to a sideways 1-1. Very nicely done there. Alright, so we had Cyberforce and Carios Junction. Thunderbird is going to be our next map. Thunderbird, Thunderbird, Thunderbird. Thunderbirds. Wish there was like an 80s animated series called Thunderbirds. I don't mean the puppet ones. I mean like just like a complete cheesy 80s Thunderbirds show. Like Thunderbirds. That would be cool. Alright. Dip, dip, dip. Race check. Gotta check that race. Alright, there we go. See if our players are ready. Ready. Let's go. Beep. 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 Remember to hydrate your hydras, children. I'm noticing that I'm losing my voice a little bit here and there. I don't want to push right through it because... come on. I don't want to lose my voice here. It's, I know sometimes it makes me sound like I'm going through puberty, but, you know. It is how I'm feeling inside, you know. Which is the important bit. Gotta be honest with your feelings. Anyway, we are on Thunderbird LE, where the Thunderbirds breed, I guess. Forget it. In the southeast corner of the map, representing Born Gosu, currently sideways 1-1. In the best of 5 final match of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 66. Give it up for our Pink Protoss, the Fetus. And in the northwest corner of the map, representing Platinum Heroes, are Blue Zerg, also currently sideways 1-1 in this best of 5 final match of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 66. Give it up for Papa Panda. Alright, so on this map, there is some potential for some shenanigans. We did see Papa... Wait, Papa Panda went with the Metalisks here, right? Yeah. So I'm using the Metalisks to great effect. Some effect at least. I mean, you know, they did the job, then they died, and Papa Panda won the game, so technically they were used effectively. This time, not so much of an aggressive opening by Papa Panda. Going with the hatchery first. If we're just scouting it with the Worker Scout. So we're gonna get that Nexus up. I was gonna say maybe we're going into a more macro game, but we haven't seen any of those today. Not really. I mean, technically we saw Broodlords, but that was like at on the 10-minute mark or something. So, the Fate is going with a Stargate again. So gonna try this option. Maybe gonna blindside Papa Panda, especially if Papa Panda goes only with Zerglings. The Oracles are really powerful at destroying those Zerglings. Papa is going with an 8-no thang across the map. Two Zerglings to chase the probe, and 6 more to run across the map. Ooh, they're gonna go run past the adept here. The fetus does see them coming though. Is the wall a wall? Is the wall a wall? Yes. Yes, it is. Papa Panda backing a little from the stalker. Gonna play a fun game with it, but yeah, no. Once the stalker is out, we don't want the Zerglings just standing there taking damage. They'll never kill that gateway before they all die. Oracle is on the way. I like it. More adepts as well, which is yeah, alright. Maybe Glaives and Oracle could work fantastically against what Papa Panda is usually sporting here. Papa is getting a third, so probably not going to commit to too much aggression, getting a lair as well. And a double Evo chamber, so no... Oh, there's the Roach Warren. So they are going to go with the Roach Warren. Oracle is on the way, should be able to scout that. And we did see Fetus being very hesitant with the Oracle before, not diving in deep and getting the kills. This time... Oh yeah, there's a Spore as well, so yeah, you can't really stay there. But they do get a great scout on the Roach Warren and the double Evo chamber. The Fetus already has a robotics bay, robotics facility finished. A robotics croissant, if you will. Robotics bagel. Yeah, the bagel. I call it the bagel now. That'll make it easier for me. the Protoss bagel. the robotic robo bagel. Also gets the Twilight Council, and quickly goes into High Templar archives, Emperor archives even. I mean, technically they are High Templar archives, not like Dark Templar archives. Like, Dark Templars are more religious, they have a shrine, not an archive. High Templars are more like intellectuals. They read like books, not pray to shrines. Yeah. If it is going oof. What did they miss? Oh, did I forget Storm? Oh, okay. I didn't realize. Okay, so he warped in the DTs outside the wall. I didn't realize that's what was done there. I thought the Fetus was just dropping them to delay the Zerglings, like to draw fire, so that the Adepts can kill them or something. Yeah. All right. So double Archon drop. It's a nice harassment. It's not actually happening yet. All right, there we go. That's the move out. Definitely good at killing away those Zerglings. With the Observer, can actually clean up creeps as well, if the Fetus so chooses. Yeah. Alright, kills all of the Zerglings, which is a nice touch. Make sure Papa Panda has less for the actual army engagement that's coming. Panda is joining up real hard though. 65 workers to 46. And making more drones as well. Charge is finished for the Fetus. And they actually have a nice clean time here, making immortals and lots of charge lots. Lots of charge lots. Fetus is getting behind on upgrade though, because Papa Panda is getting more and more upgrades. with that double evo chamber. The fetus doesn't even have a forge yet. Would have to rely on numbers to kill it. I mean, they do have the numbers. 72 army supply to 44. And Papa Panda is actually supply blocked. They can't even make an army here, even if they do want to. You gotta wait for more overlords to be finished. Papa Panda did just get a baneling nest. So this is going to be helpful with the zealots. But they don't have speed. The banelings do. Don't. Even. This base will have to be abandoned. There's a nice wall off with these spines there. And the Ravagers are still pretty dangerous. They can still bile shot this army. They also open up any force fields that come in a tactical position for the fetus. Ooh, nice. I like the charge lot drop at the back there. Going to do the damage while the army is busy here. But Papa Panda is drawing their entire army back. Ooh, gonna get the warp prism. The other one, this. And the fourth base is done. The defenses are out of the way. Another warping of zealots coming in. Ooh, hitting a lot of bios, but at least saving the immortals from catching those. Papa Panda has the defender's advantage here, but oh, that's a nice concave. The Fetus may be overextending here. Okay, charge was coming in just at the right time, coming in from the side. More Zerglings pouring in, but I think they will remove command even. GG's called. The Fetus will take game number 3. And will be on match point right now. 2-1. Now we're seeing the other side of the coin. This is what happens when Papa Panda isn't as aggressive. Papa Panda kind of chose a bit of a more macro-oriented build. But the Fetus just didn't give them time. I'm guessing Papa Panda is going to be a little bit more aggressive next time. Just a tiny smidgen, maybe, just a bit. The remaining maps. Cairo. Alright, with Cyber, Kairos, and Thunder. I don't even remember the last. We have Acropolis. Okay. Papa Panda choosing King's Cove. That leaves New Repugnancy, Acropolis, and Turbo Cruise. So, getting one in here. Group can be a referee. Alright, so yeah, I'm guessing Papa Panda is gonna try something even cheekier this time. Seems to be working pretty well. Especially when it catches the Protosay off guard. Okay. Beep. 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 My graphics glitched there for a second. I thought I got disconnected or something. Alright, everyone. Welcome to King's Cove. I think this is the first time we see it today. It's the it's where the kings keep their booty. In the northwest corner of the map are Blue Zerg. They have to win 2 in a row to win this game and match and no, this game. You have to win once in a row to win this game, 2 in a row to win this match. Representing Platinum Heroes, our Blue Zerg is Papa Panda. And in the southeast corner of the map, representing Born Gosu, our Pink Protoss, currently on match point, with this best of 5 final match of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 66. Give it up for the Fetus. Nobody's going to be defeat us, the Fetus. The Fetus is going to defeat us, the others. Yeah, that's the tagline. There's another proxy hatchery there with Papa Panda. Like I said, gonna try the tricky things because they seem to work. The Fetus does have that program. It's going to scout. Alright, sees the pool being made. So they know this is not going to be super aggressive because it's going to be a while before this hatchery can actually make anything. Or if there are any attack units on the way. This is just to delay the Nexus. This doesn't. I miss Blisk and his really aggressive hatchery, proxy hatchery first things, the strategies. Yeah, Papa Panda is making more hatcheries. Papa, this is dangerous. If it just already has army units being made, this hatchery might finish. No, don't let it. Oh, there we go. There's the cancel. A lot of probes being pulled here. The Fit is trying to hold the position there to prevent another block on that Nexus, but don't have the resources to actually make one yet. No, the Fittest did scout Papa Panda's third base on the other side of the map, so they should know that Papa Panda is going full on macro here, and that there's really no danger yet on the other side of the map. Should actually send that adept across the map, right? What? Fitus is staying at home, getting glaives? I mean, I like the glaives option, especially with the adults, but they're playing way safer than they should. They know Papa Panda doesn't have much at home. In fact, Papa Panda is so scared of these adepts coming in. The Fetus never retreat us. I like it. Yeah, I don't know. Double Evo Chamber for Papa Panda. The Fetus is going to get a Robo Bagel, if you will. Actually, no. I just realized it's even more confusing because Robo Bagel sounds like Robo Bay. God damn it! I'm gonna have to find a new thing. It's like a Robo muffin. That'll be it. It's kind of a muffin shape, right? Right? Am I right? I'm right. I'm right. Yes, you're right. It's fine. It's good. You're not technically right, but you can feel like you're right. It's fine. Roach Warren being made by Papa Panda, getting +1 Rage and Carapace, and getting a lair as well. I haven't seen a Nidus in a while. Just saying. It's one of those things you haven't seen it in a while, and then a Zerg comes in and you're like, I haven't noticed in a while. How about the Nidus? Although you would be making... No, actually, Papa Panda has 4 queens. Should make a couple more, and they're good, right? Question mark. Not an expert. Fit is actually getting a forge, something that was lacking in the previous games. So they can at least get their upgrades up. And also, so far, these glaive adepts haven't been really all that worth it. It's been no harassment on the side of Fetus. Actually, very little units lost in the game. 1 drone and 2 overlords were lost so far, and that's it. Alright, here comes the adept. Glaive adepts push. How many gateways do they have? Only 2, getting a 3rd one now. I don't know, so there's not a lot of potential to warp in more adepts. This is just going to be harassment. Shouldn't be able to get too much damage done against the queen and the spine. Especially with all these Zerglings running around between the bases. No pickup on the adept, and it's just going to die. Even gets the warp prism. Oh no. This is not going well for the Fetus. Actually, getting 5 drones. That's pretty nice. That's in Papa Panda's main. It's finally going to get cleaned up. But Papa Panda was already droning up. Still more than 20 workers ahead. Plus 2 and 2 has started for Papa Panda. Yeah, those orchards are gonna be biffy. The Fit's getting a 3rd base. How many immortals? 2 immortals and a 3rd on the way. So that's gonna be helpful against the roaches. Charge as well, so that's gonna be a nice thing to have to warp in, getting more gateways as well. Plus 1 weapons. So the Fittest is going to have enough to, I think just contest Papa Panda's army. I don't know, it's gonna be more and more roaches. Papa Panda is just gonna make a bajillion roaches from now on, and nothing else. Just overlords and roaches, overlords and roaches. Alright, Papa Panda going to stay in some defensive position here, defending the 4th. I don't know about that. Maybe you wanna prevent your Protoss from getting a 3rd base comfortably? Should be I don't know. Maybe they're afraid of what the Protoss is holding. I think Papa Panda at this point can really take the Fetus. 96 army supply to 48. That's 19 roaches, 12 ravagers, and some zerglings, just for good measure. There's 1 shield battery up the ramp. Just to come in, doesn't really find a good angle, but the Protoss are taking a lot of wild shots here. Zealots don't quite get to the roaches, and 1 immortal gets caught behind the on the 4th line. Mobiles on top of the army. Zealots charging in, but gets surrounded. This is Papa Panda's game. More Zerglings coming in from the side as well. That shield battery isn't going to hold against the entire army, and Papa Panda evens up the score. We have ourselves a sideways 1-1. No, a sideways 2-2. It's completely different number, Steelmold. We have Acropolis. What's it called? Hold on. I need the list. I don't remember the names. Turbo and Repug. The panda is coming back from near extinction. Yep. I think actually Papa Panda was a final against the Protoss last time, against Starduck. And that's pretty much all they played today. No, wait, there was one ZVT with Last Dance. It's gonna be the fetus's choice. We're still waiting on that choice because you know it's a choice. And yeah, Papa Panda seems to do well when he's going with the cheeky build. Whenever tries to play a macro game, or at least a build that takes more time to build up, seems to go against them. So, am I alone here? Am I alone? Am I descending into madness again? Am I alone? I'm being told. I'm being asked if I'm alone without a question mark. I am not alone. I am Steelmold. Kevin is alone. Yay! Find ourselves another stupid one. Oh, okay. Okay, they were answering on another channel. That's it happens sometimes. It happens to me a lot. Acropolis, that's the peak here. Where the Parthenon is. It's on the Acropolis. Starduck isn't a Protoss. Starduck is a deadly weapon. You are correct. Daunted of the Jameses. All right, let's get to it. Start game. Is there a button for start game? Like, they always have to go all the way to the side there and just click it, or can there be like a hotkey for that? Asking for a friend who's too lazy to move the mouse. All right, everyone. Welcome to Acropolis, LE. Or the top of the Acropolis where the Parthenon is. For the final match of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 66. It's the final match, it's the final game. Both of these opponents are sideways 2-2 against each other. And in the southeast corner of the map, representing Platinum Heroes, our blue Zerg is Papa Panda. And in the northwest corner of the map, representing Born Gosu, our pink Protoss is the Fetus. Alright. Papa Panda getting a hatchery at home. It's actually a hatchery first. Full pool. I don't know about that. Papa Panda. You seem to be going well when you're cheesing. Your Fetus has a pretty good handle on your later timings. Oh, the Fetus. Oof. Okay, Papa Panda didn't have the resources to make that hatchery. But he's still delaying the Nexus by a bit. This is just a fake out. No, there's the Cyber Core. And the Nexus going down. The Scottish clan of High Jamesland. The Jameslander. Hello, I'm the Jameslander. The Jameslander. There can only be a billion of us. And link speed is on the way. Adapts. Usual stuff. Doesn't look like Papa Panda is going to be as greedy as they were in the previous game. Not going for a third hatchery. The Fetus is scouting for that. So I'm guessing gonna switch into some super aggression here. Is Papa Panda. Once the link speed is done. Oh yeah, 2 base layer. There's some more gas coming in. Please, Nidus. Oh, Lignitus. It's very risky, Lignitus, but it can do a lot. Okay, Adept shading in. Going to be scouting that layer. Did it actually see the layer, though? Didn't see the layer. That shade was not enough. The Fetus does not actually have the information that they need. Okay, this shade should be able to see it. Okay. Sees the layer and even finishes, so I can kill a couple of trolls? No. Alright. But the Fetus does get the critical information. A robo... what was it? It wasn't a robo bagel. What did we say? A robo muffin. A robo toaster is on the way. There's the Nidus. It's coming in. The Nidus pot is being made. But I think that's a fake out because Papa Panda has all of his Zerglings out on outside of the Fetus's natural base. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a Nidus to draw the army away, and then press in through the front like we saw against. What was at the beginning of the tournament? My memory is garbage. War Buffalo. There we go. That's what happened with War Buffalo. Actually, no. It's gonna be a Nidus at the outside, just to reinforce. And it's going to be a full-on Link Flood with Queens as well. And this is the fake out. This is the fake one in the base, drawing all of the Fetus's units. Woo! Hey! Dalicat is alive. A bit too late, but she's alive. Okay, let's see. Okay, Papa Panda not really using those Queens all that well. They're just waddling around back and forth. And this wall is still a wall. The Cyber Core is going to go down, but that's not the end of the world. 2 mortals are still alive. And this attack did not really go all the way in. This one, though. Hello. here. Papa Panda focusing the Nexus. Going to try and kill that, and going in through the natural as well. Or at least going to try and knock on that wall. The main Nexus is going to go down. And there's the evacuation through the Nidus. Setting down some Cryptomers. One of them does get to finish, so gonna need detection to catch it. And this is now a one-base Protoss with a Nidus at the main. It's gonna be another one here. Remember that Cryptomer is still vision. You can still Nidus that. Queen's waddling away. They're just probably just going to go straight into the main again. There's a lot of probes to kill here. All these long distance mining probes. Want to put on more Cryptomers. So this area is still compromised. 12 workers dead for the Fetus. Still pretty equal on workers, but this is a Zerg on 3 bases against the Protoss on 1. Still don't want to lose all these queens though. The Fetus not utilizing the Immortals. So these Zealots don't have any backup right now. Queens are gonna just escape and go back home. It'd be a good defense. Second base going down on a third base location. Oh, there's a Nidus right next to it. Ouch, owie, ow, the bones. Yeah, Papa is going full on aggression. There's a Spire coming as well. Papa Panda has banked a lot of gas and minerals. So yeah, a Mutalisk transition could be really powerful here. These queens are way off creep though. They can very easily get caught. Vitis is kind of out of position, but there's no underestimating how slow queens are off creep. This can definitely be chased away. That pylon! The one pylon with 1 health survives. Okay, Papa Panda is going to go into the main again. I'm going to clean up what's left here. I like that they're being really mobile with this army. Not just keeping the Fetus busy all the time until the Mutalisks come in. This guy, now the main is entirely cleaned up. More transfuses on the queens. One of them goes down. This Nidus gets cleaned up. Again, there's no detection here, so these Cryptomers are still free to give Papa Panda vision. This area is just so compromised. The one changing there. The Fetus is getting cannons. Sorry, cannons. The cannon forge, as they like to call it. It is 4 Immortals and 10 Zealots aren't going to be a lot against Mutalisks. Only 3 Stalkers on the Fetus side. How many Mutalisks? That's going to be 14 and 2 more on the way. And that's the flock. The problem of Mutalisks, if you will. That's the official plural term for Mutalisks. A problem of Mutalisks. It's going to focus these Stalkers. And that's it. There's no anti-air. And the Fetus just... GG's. There we go. Papa Panda is your brand new Sea Duckling Open number 66 champion. After 3 valiant attempts to get to the championships, finally able to make it. There we go. The Fetus saying, well played. Yeah, that was a good tournament. Lots of PvZ here. Pretty much all PvZ except one match ZVT. We were wondering where the Protoss are at and where the Zergs at. Here they are. We had 1 Terran. It's the way of the StarCraft. People just migrate from one race to the other. Yeah, and a lot of 2-1s and 3-2s, a lot of ace matches, very close matches here, and pretty much all of them were super aggressive. Yeah, so it's just a lot of fun. So yeah, thank you all for joining us today. Thank you, Kuro, for being our streamer slash editor of clips slash admin slash observer slash eater of breakfasts slash commenter of things and all around savior of esports. Thank you, Kerwin, for joining me for the casting. Thank you, Delicat, for joining me for the casting. Delicat is back. She has power, by the way. So, thumbs up. And yeah, thank you all for watching. And congratulations to Papa Panda for winning. Get your prize from Light VIP, provider of the prize money, who's currently in sitting in a LAN in Melbourne. Not Melbourne? No. Not Melbourne. What's the other What's the other city in Australia? Briscraft. Yeah, it's Brisbane. Yeah, that's the one. It's called Briscraft in Brisbane. I honestly don't know the difference between Melbourne and Brisbane. As far as I know, they could be 2 miles away from each other. They could be on the other side of the continent. I'm not that well versed in Australian geography. I only know that one mountain that they have. Anyway, this is all from us. We're gonna raid some other StarCraft related stream, so stick around. We'll bring you to the next place. Welcome to all the new participants in our tournament. Have a great weekend, and hydrate your hydras, stretch your roaches, feed your phoenixae, drain your disruptors, and be chill. And that'll be all. Goodbye.